Hey you guys, I'm back with another ESO video and I am currently exploring the section called Murkmire. It's new downloadable content. It's way down here at the bottom of the continent of Tamriel, and it is what they consider more deep in the area of Black Marsh, where the lizard people come from, the Argonians that you see in the game. The only other area that has looked similar to this is Shadowfen, and Black Marsh is, Murkmire is much more, well, they're both swampy, but Murkmire seems to be more deep in, historical stuff, which, if you guys play the game, you know what I'm talking about, related to the Argonians, which they both, okay, somebody killed that guy, related to Argonians, which means it always seems to me like most Argonians are kind of this lighthearted, I don't know if it's not dumb, but like ignorant group of humanoids. Like, I mean, they seem happy most of the time, and but there's this one group of them in Murkmire that's up here, and we call them the Deadwater group. I forgot what they call themselves, but anyway, they seem much more serious and more attached to the history of the Argonians, whereas the other ones tend to be more, I don't know, happy-go-lucky and only care about what's right now. I guess they don't hold on to old traditions, but anyway, I've been gathering these plaques as I go along, and apparently they go with this calendar down here. So I'm going to speak to this person, and, well, I had spoken to them, and they said you can find them all over Tamriel, that somebody had stole them, that I could read, the person that stole them, the little Joker's book here, telling me where to find them. So let me read the seasons of Argonia here. This is talking about the actual seasons. By Chikowas, Paxalt, keeper of xinchei-konu. Time is immutable, an engine that drives the wheel of change, inevitable, primordial, an ever-moving force in an ever-constant cycle. To mark the progression of that change is a thing most sacred to the Saxiel, which is what the Argonians call themselves. Each month marks a particular aspect of the yearly cycle and is thus celebrated accordingly. The months and their respective meanings are as follows. Vaka, sun. As the first month of the cycle, Vaka is associated with the primordial origin of existence, or origins in general. We are encouraged to show extra respect to the tribal elders during this time. Zeech, nut, also known as the hiding time. Zeech is a month of planting both seeds and ideal swamp bulbs are buried, planting sprouts. Elders pass down their knowledge, implanting knowledge. This is a time of hope, but also of melancholy. As the first of the 3 mornings, for once a thing it is planted, it is hidden and gone. What emerges will not be something new. The nut is lost forever. What emerges will not be something new. Okay. Sessi, sprout. Sessi stands for newness, possibility, and youthful excitement. The hist has shed its sleeping life and now is truly alive. Many hatchling festivals take place during this time. It is also known as the leaping season, for this month is also full of sport and competition. The virtues of strength, speed, and willpower are all venerated and celebrated. Hist-deek, hist sapling. Hist-deek is for good or ill, dedicated to the challenge of authority and the power of individual agency. Many use this month to highlight injustices with intra-tribal conflict often resulting. Needless to say, it is a very controversial time. Many also take the time to analyze their agent's aspect from the hist to reflect upon our worship and see it as a bond rather than bondage. Hist-tsoko, maturist, serving as the counterbalance to the turbulent hist-deek. Hist-tsoko is centered on the idea of family, tradition, and obligation. Young Saxiel are given more responsibility, and many adolescents take on the chukasi, a trial of maturation to prove themselves worthy of being called an adult. Those who pass most tribes, the connection is literal. Much egg-laying takes place during this month. Nushimiko, lizard. The lizard symbolizes swift and quiet labor. Nushimiko celebrates the thankless task of everyday life, and work is near constant. Cleaning, building, repairing, and preparing. Every member of the tribe puts their snouts to the grindstone and pushes. Wow, like every single month is extremely detailed in what you do. Shaja Nushmiko, semi-humanoid lizard. This month, like hist-deek earlier, is another mystery and debate. There is significant controversy about what the humanoid lizard actually represents. Is it a hatchling emerged from the egg, or a representation of our culture origins? Unifying concepts such as change, become, and shifting values are all contemplated appropriately. Many adolescent gatherings take place during this time, resulting in various romantic entanglements. The awkwardness of youth is often associated with this month. Oh my god, is there something? Okay, Saxiel, Argonian. Okay, Saxiel is a month associated with the true passions of our culture. Given that the hunting and harvesting season has passed, tribe members are free to focus on pursuits such as pottery, wood carving, and other creative pastimes. A sense of things coming to close pervasive, and in many tribes there is a large gathering of elders at the end of this month. The intent of the festival is to prepare both the elders and the community for the impending deaths to come. Oh my goodness. Dry skins often find this a morbid tradition. Suleiman, the deceased. In many traditions, Suleiman is a month of apparently conflicting ideas. It is associated with the third morning, the most powerful of the three, given the literal ending of the year. Tribes look back on the events of the year and come to terms with its passing. However, it is also a time of celebration and remembrances. Great festivals are held in honor of all who have passed from their old life and into the new one. Much of the month is spent planning and preparing for the festivities. Okay, currently there's a group of them about to start mating, or I guess marriage, be something similar. I don't know which one of those. Did I read one that was like that? I don't know what Argonian month we are currently in, but okay, let me get this. This is telling where they hit the stuff. I've already got a few of them, and like I said, I've already put one down here on the tablet. Wow, why has he not disappeared yet?
I see that you've collected some of the
Keep up the good work. After all, I traveled all this way to Murkmire to see the xinchei-konu in its full glory. Alright, let's put this one. I'm wondering what happens when you place them all. That one. I like the tribal designs. It reminds me a lot of Monster Hunter. If any of you guys have played it, it's like, it reminds me a lot of that. Okay, how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm missing 8. Let's look at our little book and let's see if it will tell us where to find stuff. Black thorns choke a prison ruin. A creature of roots lurk at the gate. It has eaten the sun, which shines no longer. A net has fallen from its branch and landed upon mossy stone. It looks eastward toward the open sea. Deep with it leads eastward toward the open sea. Hang on a second, guys. Let me look at something. I wonder if that's... Alright, which tablets? Oh, it doesn't name them, does it? Let's see. I guess that's the moons. Look at that. It's neat. Okay, let's go find one. I think I looked online and there's one down here. Wait, what am I closest to? Okay, there's this area up in here, and I think there's supposed to be a bunch here, so I'm gonna do that. Instead of this being like a, zoom out a little. Instead of this being like a shadow fin with a mixture of fauna and flora that is a little bit different. The plants are really interesting here. A lot of them seem to have a way of like hurting you, I guess, to protect themselves. It's really interesting. Beautiful. Oh, there's some like electric plants I don't like. This one here is like a mantis. What is it called? Lantern mantis. And they'll like hurt you. Okay, and here are the bog blight. I haven't learned enough of the main story here to know about what's happening, but apparently some people blow up. Oh, look. Wait. Chest. Let me get that. I'm trying to put some pieces of stuff together. See if I can get a whole set or 5 pieces of a set because, I mean, I can always upgrade them myself. Sleepy guys. But I suppose that's okay. That's what these videos are all about, is to help make you guys sleepy. My Bright Throat Village. I thought I'd already visited here before. I guess I did visit here before. What am I looking at? I also like these bridges here with these archways. Until you get in the Deadwater area of those other Argonians, all the areas are these like, I don't know what you'd call them, like Swiss Family Robinson looking houses. Made out of straw and such. Little bridges. Okay, I think there is some of these over here. Hello, troll. Let's see what you have. I think people like the lightning staffs more because it seems like you're hurting someone more because like you're constantly hitting them. And I let myself do that and now he is giving himself some energy, but I think that's why people like using them more than the others because it's like you have to wait for the others to charge. So, I'm going to be on the lookout for some of these tablets. There's somewhere close by here. There is a swamp jelly. And of course there's quests all over. I'm trying not to go everywhere. Well, I might as well pick them up so I don't forget it. Overseer Shiralis. Hey, I know you borrowed Blessing Stone from my construction. What are you doing here? And stop the moonlight from falling out of the sky. Yes, I did. Now I feel kind of embarrassed. My current problem isn't anywhere near as important as saving a living god. Since they're all Benora and her beloved pet Drooler went for a walk in the swamp hours ago and they still haven't returned. My wife can't take care of herself, but she's as unfamiliar with the terrain as I am. I fear the worst may have happened. Do you know if Verona has a destination in mind which left? Ancient Argonian stonework out of the swamp. She loves to say techniques of long-dead masons. Use the whistle and Drooler should come running. I'll try to find her for you. Drooler loves the whistle. He's come running whenever we blow it. I'm sure Verona just got caught up examining an interesting piece of carved stone, but I appreciate you going to check on her. I'll just wait here in case they return. Drooler is a bantam war, of course. Cute little slobber with a marriage gift. Was a marriage gift, and he's been with us ever since. He's more attracted to Verona than me, truth be told, and she's trained him well. Just blow the whistle and he'll come running. causing a blaze that we never take a vacation, so you went to Murkmire. She was certainly surprised, but I get the feeling she was hoping for somewhere with a bit less mud. When she's like ancient stonework, I met on one of my construction sites. I was just an overseer. I mean, these are nice stories. I'm not trying to discredit them or anything.
I thought doing work
for G-Lore would prepare me for adventures in Murkmire. So far, none of the insect-repelling candles have worked, and all the salted meat leaves my mouth drier than a desert. I get a feeling the boss Murkmire seem to have a little bit of trouble dealing, because I've already dealt with one who was not happy about going on the expedition to help recover relics of Murkmire, which is, I think, one of the main quests, but it probably turns into something more. I need to go north and kind of stay this way. I'm gonna run out of space if I keep doing all these quests. What is this? Tamriel with Murkmire picked over as it is. I had to start ranging further and further to loot anything worth selling. I found a smaller tribe just across the river. Moskins, they call themselves. Helped myself to a few trinkets and even managed to grab myself a genuine grave stake. Unfortunately, my theft landed me with a lizard on my tail. I've been trying to make my way to Limouth before she could catch up, but the Divines seemed to have smiled on me last time I spotted her. She was on her way to Blightthroat village with a foot injury. Now all I have to worry about are these snakes around here. I heard that one bite is enough to fell a man. Not that I'm stupid enough to get bit. And of course you did, didn't you? Okay, there was someone that's wanting the steak, and she must be in Limouth. Yep. Oh, I didn't like that. I'm sorry, he was trying to get the F. I'm tracking where I am. Okay, so I need to continue this way. If you guys are wondering why I keep looking at the map, I've got this ESO app. It's called, it's a really good app for finding stuff. It's just called the ESO app. I think it's the deluxe version. I think it was like $5, maybe. I think you can get a free version, or at least one that's a little bit cheaper. I guess it doesn't have as much information on it though. But this version was really good. Okay, so this one thing is on top of the Zanir ruins. So I'll show you a Zanir ruin. See, it's, I don't know, is it resemblant of Aztec or something of that nature? I may be totally wrong, but it might be what it is. Children of the Root. I don't take the time to read these, but look, there it is. Okay, the next one is right here. Yep. There's a chest. What kind of chest is it? Let's see. Let's see. It is it's alright. I'll leave it for another person to find. at some vault. Oh, there's a vault. Okay. I forget that they have these floor doors. In here, behind the chimes, it says, I have not done the quest related to this, but I'm guessing these are the chimes. Yep. Okay. Let us go back, and if the video all of a sudden stops, guys, you'll know it just ran out of time. I did not look at my time. I know I'm bad about doing that when I do these videos. Yeah, this ESO app is really good for finding things like this. So, anyway, I thought by me looking around I could show you Murkmire some, but it's very unique with these trees with exposed roots because they're in swamp and things of that nature. Let me find this way shrine before I forget. Okay, it is up on the rock. Oh wait, this is like right here. Defeating breath-like. Okay, I gotta defeat this breath-like decay dude here, and then I will get the other thing. Black. Boom. Okay. Okay, let's go find this way shrine and look at this point here to see. Get up there. Show it to you guys. I'm sure I haven't found the road, have I? It's like anywhere else. You think you're heading right towards something, and nope, there is a wall. Let's see. It's obviously a... hang on. I must need to get in here. There we go. Lots of little caves and crevices on here. It's pretty neat. We're in Whisper Village. Haven't seen this. I like finding places. Okay. I like finding these places before I actually know the quest related to them. I know some people might consider that spoilers, but I don't. Way shrine, way shrine, way shrine. Yep. Okay, I'm actually going to use this to go back to another area. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this dead water crew of people real quick, because it's actually on the way to the area I'm going. Apparently I need to get a sky shard and another thing in behind here. I'm defeating another Myrkanaut, but it's behind the village. Okay, this village is the Deadwater crew. These are a different group of Argonians altogether, and they look to me really different. Let me show you one of them. If I can talk to them, you can see them better. Look at their faces. They almost look like a fish to me. The inside clenches the side of you outsider. I've already talked to him. But, that one not as much, but possibly this one. Like, see, they look more fish-like. And they do not like outsiders. Very interesting to me. But, anyway, I need to go behind this village. And, yep, just gonna go through the water here. what you think the where you think the influence came from. Go in this area. I know this area has got. It's actually still part of this town, but it has bad things in it. That's not very common if you're in a village or town. Let's see. Well, get out of here first. Here is a forge. See if there's any books here. There's one. Let's see. Okay. I need to go here, find the other thing, but also to find this here. Scenic thing. Path of the Nitty. Oh, I'm a Murkmire Pathfinder. I found all of the notable places to look at. But now I need to go this way. I will go in the path of the lily if I need to later. Maybe I should go in it real quick just to see it, because sometimes there's a snake skewered. Sometimes these areas, they're just notable to look at, but there won't be a okay, there's obviously a quest related to this one. Oh, what just happened? Oh, okay. I'll come back to this later. I will come back and do it later. Right now I need to go this way. I think after I find this, I think this will be good for you guys. Be a good stopping point for you. Let's see. I gotta defeat this creature. Find him. As soon as I can find him, I will be able to. I can't see because the weeping willow's here. Oh no. Of course. Hachimoto. Yes. Yep. I cannot see because of this tree. Give me 1 second, and then I'll take care of the other guy. Get my sky shard, get my tablet, and be on my way. Okay. Let's see, how do I get up here? Well, there's the sky shard. Okay. And I need to get over here. How can I do that, guys? They're digitally making this hard. Tomb of many spears. I don't think that's where I need to go, but is there another way to... I guess if I head straight this way, I'll eventually run into more level land to get to the creature that I need to defeat. I'll probably just happen to miss it and run into a wall area. got black